Karima said, Ojúmọ́ kan oògùn kan, ìwọ gan ògbóǹtarìgì olóògùn ni ẹ́, olóògùn ìkà. Olóògùn ìkà ni ẹ́, olóògùn ìkà. Ṣùgbọ́n oògùn tó ń ṣe máa fi ṣera ẹ níjọ́ kan. You had nothing more, nothing. The only area so far, the only area. Your mother, I don't know how far it is true. They said she's a kid police. Completely useless. At what point did you send out 8 text message that show us one message that you sent out that they are assaulting or insulting or harassing or bullying your husband? Nada, zero, back, Omi. Show us what you have done. Show us the engagements, the wedding. Show us Mohbad sitting on the lap of your father and your mother. Shilbai, you know get. But you were quick to show us dependable God to prove you were close to Baba Mohbad. Show us anything that shows affection between you and Mohbad. Zero. The hand of the Lord will reach you. I don't know when, but you will not escape the wrath of the law and the wrath of God. Even if it is, you are talking about Naira Marley abusing. Show us a video where Naira Marley abused him. Mohbad said, if anything happened to me, the Malian records, Wumi, you are part of the Malian record. You are a Malian. Are you not a rapper? Did you not live in Malian's house? You are a Malian. That statement involves you, included you. We saw a video where Mohbad said, look that look, Cynthia Adewambe, you were there. Okay? And he said again, tó bá pa mí ò lè pa ó máa jẹ̀yà. Ṣé o fi pé ó lè ra lé èèyàn kan fún ẹ nílẹ̀? Okay. Mohbad kò sún ó dẹ̀ máa gbẹ̀san. Ó máa gbẹ̀san. You sat down there. Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ń bàjẹ́ à ń sọ epo pọ́n. Show me, prove to me one thing. We saw Maisi went with Mohbad to go to CT scan. I think I have those somewhere in my archives. We saw that. Where have you? Do you think now Priscilla will let PA of husband take husband to the hospital? No idea. No, nothing. You have no clue about Mohbad's life. The only clue you have, the only area that you posted 2017, you said you don't want love, you just want money. Since 2017, you posted it. Let me make sure I send that post to them so they can show it to them. Nothing, Umi, no area. But the area you want is the area, yes, I'm a wife. Even when you responded, yes, I'm a wife, it came like this. You didn't have to think about it. You didn't say, no. You said it sharply. You were able to say that because you didn't want to think, you know exactly what Dawa class prepared you to say. Dawa class only in fetal position. If you look at Yoruba movie, if a devil wants to, or the demon wants to appear to you in movies, they come in that shape. They will be in a fetal position with black hoodie. So it's a representative of devil. in jail. Isha allow. Bí ògo bá ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run. Tó ògo bá ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run ọba. Look at you at your age. Opó at your age ló fi ń pè ẹ́. Opó ni ẹ́. At 24, wọ́n ti ń fi orúkọ opó. In fact, a wicked widow. Wọ́n ń pè ẹ́ nígboro ayé. That's what people call you. A wicked widow. Show us, prove to me that put it on the net. Kí n rí báyìí pé this behavior connotes love. One behavior. Oh, ní daddy, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbé lọ. Ẹ bá mi jí ọkọ mi. Ẹ jẹ́ oní ẹgbẹ́. Even in your speech during your interview, you know what you said? You know, I have a baby for him. You didn't say there's a child. Oh, no. Lagos State, a GMA soul. You will not treat us. You will not treat this case. We refuse. We refuse to be treated on this case. We refuse to be treated on this case. Some of your Lagosians had to travel out. I mean, this is crazy. It's crazy. And the whole world is not resting because of this case. I thought you had wig. In fact, you going to those interviews with no wig is a deceptive behavior in itself. Because you sell wig. You're supposed to go having maybe a simple straight wig. But you went there, you now braided. It looks suspicious. Can you US? Can you abroad in it? I know when I say this, people will say it's a lie. You will be in jail 100%. Don't let them deceive you, because you also said it there. You also said it in one of your interviews. If it is abroad, they will not allow Kinikon to be bullied. Kinikon, if it is abroad, you took a 5-month-old baby to a concert. Considering the situation of Nigeria, Davido àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní concert pẹ̀lú the twins. How many times? All your thing, you just want people, you want to emotional blackmailing. You want to blackmail people. You want to get empathy. You want them to see that this subtle girl. I don't know. They said, I've not listened. We are still going to go back to it. They said Baba Mohbad played the video where he said, or the audio where he said, Baba, they will be saying wig na wig, sponge wig. Sponge wig is even better than sponge voice. Oh, well, that is worse than my wig. I think your terrorist platform, Tata Force platform, they are blind. You know, they never open camera. One fiado, she adogon, ado. They bought they said they have 14 carats, gram, kinikon, 2 grams, 3 grams. They can't show it on camera. They can't. The other day I saw Abefe. I think she was at work. She was showing her leg shape. I saw her one day. She was coming from work. She was walking. I mean, she's proud of herself. But show face. You are not even living your life to your full potential because you are defending a cause that is undefendable. You are not proud. Some of you, nobody, even among yourselves, there was a day you guys were talking among yourselves. You faceless, lifeless, classless, stupid. man in the mug once. But mommy me, what's your fellow walk me? She must see me once. Since Mama died, even at the burial, Emashi, why does she come Emashi? You claim you were not told they were going to bury your husband. Wouldn't you? Were you not interested in knowing who is in the pussy? Were you not interested? Okay, show some emotion. Let me even see his face one more time. Baba Liam, did you not see Timothy's wife? Did you not see? You, a wig seller. Thomas Shoriba. Liam, say come and buy wig from my mommy. Thomas Sheba. You now went to a public. You have almost the biggest, one of the Arise Kololo. TVC platform. Okere, you went to TVC. I call them the guests. I think they are the View. They are called the View. Okere platform in Nigeria, TVC. You went there. You couldn't even showcase your wig. You are a disgrace. Only you are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Sheba, what thing is your hedge was worse than mine. You're a wig seller. You didn't have to go braiding your hair. It shows you are trying to deceive, trying to win some souls to yourself. You tried. But let me tell you, the battle is not over until it is over. It is not over until it is over. You are a disgrace. So your grandfather is saying you are portraying the fact that it's like a father figure to me. I call him a daddy. This same man is saying, if you are sure of my grandson, Mini, my children, they went to Nigeria. I wasn't there. They went and stayed in their father's house. I don't know. Maybe they went and did the DNA in my absentia. I don't know. At a point, they were in Nigeria. And we were here. And they were in their father's house. They were in their father's house. In fact, when they were young, a year, in Nigeria. In their father's house. Maybe they deemed it fit to do DNA. I don't care. Maybe they did not. I don't care. When I first came to America, let me wash my hands. Mumbo, let's play it. But I will tell you a short story, one small story.
Was where I needed to be and what I needed to do. Chamberlain gave me a lot of the tools in my toolbox. Chamberlain gave me an exuberant amount of confidence because I felt so supported.
Listen to you.
Àti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ Yàtúndé àti ẹgbẹ́ ọkùnrin wọ́n wà nínú another car. Now there's another car again. Ó máa kàn ní Ìyálọ́ládé ọkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ àti Ìyálọ́ládé àti Lọ́ládé wọ́n wà nínú car kan. Ó di mẹ́ta pẹ̀lú ambulance lágbèdè general hospital. Ẹ̀rù bí olùṣèpọ̀ tó ń náà ló ṣe débẹ̀. Okay, pẹ̀lú ntẹ̀sí gbọ́ tẹ̀sí rí láti gbà yẹn. Táyà wo lè sọ pé Mohbad kú ṣòro ni àbọ̀sán àbírọ̀ yìí.
Omi fẹ́ pọ̀ rú ni o.
Ìtàn sọ pé ó ní òru tí ọkọ̀ ń kú àbórúkọ ló ń pè night. Ìgbà tó pè mí ìgbọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ó ní ìfúnra dání.
What time don't pay yet?
Time don't pay.
Maybe around 6 àbí.
No, 5 to 5 to 6. Now, ṣé ìyẹn lè sáré kú ní 4, 5 sí 6 kan ẹ̀ bá ọmọ ẹ̀ ní 9? Ṣé rò pé ó ti
torí
ní
ẹ̀sìn
padà
ní
ní.
pé ẹgbẹ́ tẹ máa fi débẹ̀ pé tí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń bá.
Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń bá àmọ́ kí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń bá àmọ́ ti gbé yọ̀ sí láyà. Àfáà gan ti ń kú ní kúlíà aláwọ̀ sí lára.
Kúlíà aláwọ̀ my brother. Ìlérí olówó ẹni ṣe lẹ́yìn ó máa lọ bá.
Ìdìbòṣẹ́ tí lọ́yà wá ṣe ń bẹ̀.
They yarn so many things.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá ìyá wò pé tí òkú bá kú bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ òkú ọ̀dọ̀ wọ́n tètè bọ̀ òkú láṣìírí.
Wọ́n ti ń ṣe ohun tó yẹ kí n máa fojú rí. Wọ́n tètè máa pàdé ẹ̀kọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
wọ́n lọ́jọ́ abárí bìbí
wọlé yẹ so gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá bó ṣe yẹ kó rí nìyẹn kí ló fa kí wọ́n exhume òkú ṣé ta ló kọ́kọ́ raise objection wípé foul play wà.
Àwọn irọ́ tó ń wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìdílé ìyàwó ó fà á torí nínú àwọn irọ́ tó ń pa ni pé bàbá yẹn ó fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ yẹn ni ó gba ilẹ̀ lójú ayé ó tún gbà nígbà tó kú ọmọ yẹn kò ṣáà ṣe muslim kò yẹ kán sáré sí ó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe autopsy ó yẹ kán ṣe àwọn èèyàn wá ń funra gẹ́gẹ́ bí onílàkà ìgbà ṣé kìí ṣe bóyá ó ní kan tí bàbá yìí bò mọ́ra and this is the time tí màá pariwo fún àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe form for resting because ìgbẹ́ ìjà wà ń sìn ó ti yàtọ̀ sí àtijọ́ at least tí wọ́n ń parọ́ yẹ kán gba fóònù ọwọ́ mi déètì tí wọ́n tẹ̀ wọ́n á mọ̀ bóyá bàbá yìí ti gbẹ́ òun díbọ́n ni o so gbogbo tó bá gba ti ìyàwó kán gba ti àdúrà gbogbo òṣèré táwọn ìyá ti rí ìyẹn mo fi ń pariwo pé kí ìjọba Sanwó-Olú Èkó kán ṣàánú lórí ikú ọmọ yìí o oúnjẹ kọ́ ló ń pààyàn ìbọn kọ́ ló ń pààyàn o àìrí ìdájọ́ gan lè pààyàn wọ́n dẹ̀ block bá ṣe lè rí fẹ́ forensic yẹn ṣe kò dẹ̀ ṣe é ṣe ṣé rí ok ẹ pè mí lánàá kí wọ́n débi lè nìkẹ́ sọ pé ẹ pè mí ṣé pé àṣírí máa tún pé ẹ ti bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá ok mo ń bá ọkùnrin kan sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọ sọ fún mi pé fóònù tí òun bá wọn tí a jọ fi ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ láti nǹkan bíi tó ti lọ bí ọdún mẹ́ta oníṣàtì yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ òun gbogbo àwọn kinní yẹn kí là ń dára wa láàmú fún tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì of Lagos State bá fẹ́ ṣe fún forensic àwọn ọlọ́pàá náà máa ṣe náà máa get nǹkan tá a fẹ́ get ẹ̀rù kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu ìjọ mẹ́ta tí ó pe girlfriend ó dẹ̀ lọ ń dúpọ̀ ọmọ nínú ilé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ track fóònù yẹn wọ́n wò fóònù tó pè gbẹ̀yìn wọ́n dẹ̀ get ẹ̀ kí là ń dààmú ara fún ṣùgbọ́n ejò ti lọ́wọ́ nú.
kájọ sọ̀rọ̀ pa forensic yẹn there was a time tá a gbọ́ nípa pé nọ́ọ̀sì kan ló gun abẹ́rẹ́ ló ṣe bóyá nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn wá ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ láàánú.
Mi ò lajú mi rí nọ́ọ̀sì rí.
Mi ò
rí nọ́ọ̀sì rí.
Ṣé kò sí nọ́ọ̀sì ni?
No, nọ́ọ̀sì wà. Wọ́n ní nọ́ọ̀sì wà ṣùgbọ́n èmi àti.
I like the way he corrected himself. Sorry guys, I broke the place. If I tell you the story of that place, you will not believe. You know, the place I just used to eat had a little crack. So when I wanted to go, I went to grab it while I was playing this show. In fact, I ran because I didn't want the puzzle to come while I was downstairs. So I didn't want to use the plate. I was going to throw the plate away because there's a little crack around the edges. I said, you know what, let me just use it to eat. Finish this fish and I can throw it away with the, with the bones and stuff like that. And now the plate broke. Can you just imagine? I had to walk clean. Tomorrow I will mop the floor. I'm not going to do anything right now. Justice for mobile. So my plate went with Justice for mobile. Now, I will never forget that even in Justice for mobile, I broke a plate, even though the plate was supposed to be thrown away already. Today, I thought about it when I was grabbing it. Yeah, I bought it quality. I'm going to throw it away. Eventually, got broken. Anyway, I said I was going to tell you a story. I remember the story, but I don't know what I want to relate it to. Okay. Anyway, I remember the story, but I don't know. I wanted to use the story to buttress something, but I forgot what I want to use it to buttress because of that little incident. But if I remember, I will tell you the story. I remember the story vividly. I just don't know what I want to use it to buttress.
kìlọ̀ irú abẹ́rẹ́ wo ló fún ọ.
àpàdé mi ò rí ṣùgbọ́n yà mí lẹ́nu nígbà tí ìyàwó sọ pé èmi mo ní kí nọ́ọ̀sì kó máa lọ ṣé ẹni tí mi ò rí rí àwọn ẹbí irọ́lá bí jẹ́ pápọ̀ dédé fọ́ọ̀mù òun náà ló
irọ́lá bí sẹ́mi ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn o pátákó ìyàwó arọ
mi náà sọ pé òpó
òun ló ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn o
òun ló fà á tí mi náà tún wá gbé kí ló dé tẹ̀ fi ẹ̀bám mo competition lórí environment àwọn tó ẹ̀bám kìíní ohun tó mú kọ́ ẹ̀bám ẹ̀ I want to know at least tí yorùbá kú ṣe ká ẹ̀bám ẹ̀.
Dára wọn lè ẹ̀bám ẹ̀.
Baba Mohbad has mentioned the embalmment again. I think we have been saying it, we will resuscitate the embalmment case. We should have, by now, the embalmment case would have been resuscitated. But unfortunately, the reason why that is not done yet is because of what happened between the Love Foundation, Larry Amodia's foundation, and my team. You know, because of the separation. If not because of the separation, we would have resuscitated it under Larry Amodia's foundation. Okay? I would like to discuss this with Yomi's foundation so that Baba Mohbad's signature will not be required. The first time this was done, Baba Mohbad was the one that actually went. It was done by peers. Okay, we sat down, we discussed it. I don't know, maybe knowing him, maybe he already discussed with some other people too. I don't know which one came first. Maybe he discussed with me or he discussed with other people. But he ran it by me and I thought it was an excellent idea. He paid for it. Contrary to what Bolly B was saying there, that I paid 1.5 million, blah, 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 I did not pay for embalmment. What I paid for was the Wumi's ticket, Wumi's petition in 2023, and the DNA stuff. Okay, that was when I paid the lawyer 3 million. Now, Baba Mohbad has mentioned it again. We would have revived it because it was part of what we were going to do under Larry Amodia's foundation. But we couldn't because we had the Ekiti, and after the Ekiti, we were going to do it when it comes back from Ekiti to launch that, you know, to revive this embalmment case. But unfortunately or fortunately, either way, I don't know, it goes. What happened between that foundation and my team, we went our separate ways. That is why it's being delayed. It's coming back. Maybe after this thing Yomi is doing, if I can reach out to him, if he will agree, then we will revive it under Yomi's foundation. He will now champion it. Because the reason is because it was already there. That was the case. They said that Karimo said, I think I've played it today, where Karimo said the embalmment case. Let me play it again. Karimo said, yes,
àti bàbá máa débẹ̀ wọ́n tẹjọ́ wọn arrest wọn wọ́n tún fún wọn ní special treatment wálé ní wọ́n ti bàjẹ́ wọ́n wá ti dàrú ṣàtàdúrà mọ́lé wọ́n tún wá fashion and comfort nígbà táwa ti lọ jùlẹ̀.
ṣẹgbọ́n instead tó máa fi ti àdúrà àti dàrú ṣàmọ́lé wọ́n tún instead of that rather they gave convoy to Ashana. Nígbà tí àwọn ti Jule means, if I'm not mistaken, Jule means after after they have bribed the police officers. Instead of locking Darusha and Adura, now they gave convoy to Wunmi to go home. So, and the reason for trying to Mohbad will get justice. How? When? I cannot say. Now, in this embalmment case, Adura already confessed or admitted he embalmed his brother. It's not embalmment. We just, in a layman's term, we call it embalming, but it's actually tampering with the corpse, or the body of the corpse, or with the deceased body. And section something, I think section 16 something. Anyway, it's a criminal offense. And Adura already confessed to it, and that carries a minimum of 7 years. So that case needs to be revived. If it is not Adura that texted Yomi for the video and the text message right now, at least he already confessed to one offense. So either way, sooner or later, he's going to go down unless he speaks the truth, not his truth. We don't want him to speak his truth. My truth will be, both of us can see a movie, and my truth will be different from your truth. My truth might be, oh, your truth might be, it was not that emotional. Two different truths. But the truth is different. The truth is the actual thing that happened, void of my sentiments, void of my feelings, void of how I think about it. That is why when they say, I will always tell you guys, I want to have a first-hand information at the inquest, at the coroner, or whatever, because I don't want to listen to Arifa or those TikTokers. Because when they come back from the inquest, they give you the message based on how they feel. They will have put in their own sentiments, their own feelings, their own thought process into it, so it becomes their truth. It might not really be the truth. I like the truth. So unless Adura speak the truth, which you know what just happened when they are fighting. Adura needs a lawyer. Adura needs public funds. Adura needs this to get a public lawyer. Adura does not need a lawyer. Okay? Adura does not need a lawyer. If his ends are clean, he does not need a lawyer. Why will Adura get a lawyer to fight you and I that are seeking justice for his brother? He wants to get a lawyer. All of them don't need a lawyer. Baba Mohbad do not need a lawyer. Wunmi do not need a lawyer. Wunmi ran to Falana because he Sheibi. That is why Karimo took her to Falana. Otherwise, they don't need a lawyer. They don't. They really do not. Why will Adura get a lawyer to fight me, to fight you, to fight Yomi, or anybody trying to say, Adura, speak the truth? What killed your brother? You cannot stop the public from asking what killed your brother, or Wunmi, what killed your wife, I be your husband, because you are the wife. You can't, and it is not unlawful. O.J. Simpson of blessed memory till tomorrow, millions of people still believe he was responsible for Anna Nicole's death. Millions. Despite the fact that he was acquitted, even his own best friend ceased to be his best friend because he was not convinced Uche was not responsible. He was not convinced. So that is why I say, even when people are not convicted, it does not mean they are actually innocent. Somebody is sending me some shit not too long ago now that is circulating about. I didn't read them. I just kind of eyeball it. Maybe about, Abiola actually wants the election. And we all knew Abiola won the election, but they didn't give it to him then. That's how life is. The people will say life generally is not fair. And the law is not absolute. The law is not absolute. How many years after, they are now saying, hey, Abiola actually won. I will now be reading that. I knew all along Abiola won the case. That's it. So even if Wunmi is not convicted, he will be convicted by the court of God. She will be convicted by you and I. If Wunmi goes to the market and she's identified, ojú apààyàn ló máa fi máa wò ó. Ojú apààyàn ló máa fi máa wò ó. In the eyes of the ones that, because more people believe Wunmi committed this crime than the people that do not believe. Everybody have their rights to support who they want to support. Besides all this weary, àwọn olórí burúkú, àwọn terrorists, àwọn olóṣì. Gbogbo ayé wọn ò nítumọ̀ o. If you see them, I've not been able to sit on their platform because I don't have a fake account yet. I changed the name on that account. Mo fi lọ síbẹ̀. I don't. Otherwise, I sit. Ayé wọn ò nítumọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe wáyé. Wọ́n they don't have happiness. Shebi, we just realized Chobimi sent money to King White. Lots and lots and lots of money, Neo. Because she wanted to see his dick. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹbí owó kí ló ń fún mi. Òun dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ń jẹ́rú iṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. I have it here. Shobimi showed her phone, and she was on phone with King White for over 3 hours. 3+ hours. There were some video calls also. Go now to Tatafo, you will see her there. She maintained a single spot for 5 days. No lives. You will know them by their fruits. You shall know them by the words that comes from their mouth. By the words of their mouth, you will know who they are. Òyìnbó ẹyọ kan báyìí, Ṣọ́bí mi ò lè sọ o, kò lè sọ òyìnbó. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, Tatafo, Temi, the terrorist Osama bin Laden. Also, in the scheme of things, ẹnu kí náà porúkọ guy, Wunmi náà sọ lórí one of the interview. Ẹnu Pythagoras ló ti gbóyìnbó yẹn, at least ó kàn yẹn nínú J4M. Wọ́n lè ṣèyìnbó o. They can't. Then ìyàwó babaláwo ó lóun lọ́kàn lé o 1 a.m. ó sì wà ń bẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ á máa ké. She says she wants to enjoy her life. She will take her kids to daycare. She will go to McDonald's. McDonald's ló máa lọ. Orí burúkú òfò àdánù náà ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀, wọ́n lè ṣí kámẹ́rà wọn. They can't. There was not too long ago, I was on Osha's platform or Abefe. I don't know. They are one and the same. Lójú mi anyway. So I don't know. Maybe it was Osha or Abefe. I don't know. I think they were causing a TNM, something like that. And I was reading the comments. Tabari Boshe wash benevolence down. Ayé ẹ ti bàjẹ́, ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́. If you are defending a cause, defend it boldly. Wumi Mosombi Bailori, many times I've said it here. That terrorist platform will land her in jail sooner or later. Ajingbo is a promise. I've told her many times, Katela won tori won pe tí wọ́n ní common sense ni ó ń tẹ̀lé. No advice here. Ó jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ṣàgálà, àwọn ọmọ gọ́tà, àwọn ọmọ pàǹtí, àwọn ọmọ ìdọ̀tí, àwọn ọmọ ìrọ̀lẹ́ ayé, àwọn ọmọ ọ̀sán lẹ máa ń sùn, alẹ́ lẹ máa ń wẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ onírìn, àwọn ọmọ judiciary tó máa ń jùdí káàkiri. Lọ́wọ́ pírẹ́sídẹ̀ǹtì olórí àwọn olórí burúkú yẹn tó pe rẹ̀ níṣẹ́ tá à ń wá náà porúkọ ẹ̀. Go and check her. I put her picture on my profile. Twice they brought it down. Twice wọ́n ní pé I cannot display a ghost on my page. Ìgbà tí mo lọ wí pé why? Wọ́n ní ó wà against community guidelines. Ó dàbí ghost. Ifo la láti bá gbogbo ayé ẹ̀jọ́ wá wọ gbogbo òrùka sọ gbogbo náà kù sẹ́ ti jóná. Ó ṣe bí olórí burúkú. Iṣẹ́ yẹn máa lọ sí school àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ á lọ represent pé Ọlọ́run mo dúpẹ́ o ṣé bàbá o ṣé o. I'm very grateful. I'm not saying it's wrong to have tattoo. It's preference. I'm not saying it's wrong to pierce your nose. I'm not saying it's wrong to pierce your teeth or to have a gold pierce teeth in here. I mean, put gold teeth in. But do it in a modesty. Kó tiẹ̀ wà classy. Ibi sáìdì tó kí nose ring sí, sáìdì yẹn náà ló ṣe yín gold sí. Ó wá ṣe picture tí mo post. Ó wá ṣe ni ó wá wọ́. I think she was trying to show the gold teeth. Àbí gold àbí silver. I think she did silver to match the nose ring on the same side. Ó dàbí wèrè gidi. Ó wá tó kíní sọ́wọ́, wá tó ríǹgì báyìí, wá tó sí gbogbo all the 4 knuckles. I don't think there was anything on the thumb. Ó wá dàbí wèrè. Ghost. I think if oríṣiríṣi la. Go and check her profile. I don't think she has private it. It's still open. Go and see her in the kitchen here. Gbogbo kitchen tó ti ya picture yẹn wá dàbí bàtà wà ní primary school láti máa lọ ń jẹ rice tó máa ní. Ó yà lọ fọwọ́ tó máa fọ gbogbo àwọn omi abọ́ ìṣanwọ́ tó dọ̀tí ẹ̀ tó máa kó sínú àwọn ike ní o tó máa tó sínú basket tó máa ń drain yẹn. Go and check it. You just want to know for the first time we be nah. I'm not gonna descend this low. Too low in the mud. Pata. Too low. What are we for? What are we? I think I was able to capture that too. Ton sọ̀rọ̀ ńjọ́ kan, ton sọ̀rọ̀ pé kíní kan. Ipe orí èèyàn kan bóyá ó kò wá òkè tó ní pé kán lọ bá wá dárúkọ orthopedic àbí àwọn platform má bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ṣe yẹ pé orthopedic kẹ̀ ṣé ó kọ́lé gungun ni. They were making fun of her. We don't work on Mwaka, and I've advised her. The amount of time you spend on sitting on that toxic platform, take your kids' homework, sit down with them and learn with them. Mama wakawe, kí wọn náà kó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Àmọ́ àgbọn ẹlẹ́pọ̀n mi ti dé olóko mi. Man. Shit. Let's move on. Wọ́n láyé òfò òṣì àdánù orí burúkú. Then you will see this idiot. Ọkùnrin kan olójú kan lọ́ba àwọn afọ́jú, this one that they call Pythagoras òun nìkan. Even Ọ̀túnba that sits on that platform ó sì ní lárí ju Pythagoras lọ, because Ọ̀túnba comes at least once in a while, maybe once or twice every week. Pythagoras ó máa jókòó síbẹ̀ 8 hours every single day. Mo fi péyàwó ó níyàwó, because January they said it was his wife's birthday and they were gifting him. Okay, so mo mọ̀ pé ó níyàwó. Wọ́n pe 002 lọ́kọ, Tony is 002's wife. Let's do this, let's do that. Pé bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ń jókòó sí tẹ́lẹ̀. I've not been there for a while because mi ò tí ní fake account máa lọ síbẹ̀. So ó máa jókòó síbẹ̀. I don't think the wife lives with him in Canada. It's in Canada. Òun ó dàbí ọ̀bọ ó dàbí àwọn homeless tó máa ń push cat ní títì ó ní kan tí máa ń fún tí bá ti tọ́nà mi bá gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ anytime I know I'm going to pass through one certain neighborhood mo máa ń gbé McDonald's tí olórí burúkú tatafo kí lórúkọ ilé benevolence bẹ̀lẹ́ tó kún fún violence tó lóun máa ń lọ sí McDonald's yẹn lòun fi ń ṣe life ó máa torí ẹ̀ lọ dà àwọn ìrépé tó ní tó máa lọ dà wọ́n sínú daycare tó lóun lọ gbádùn èmi máa ń ra McDonald's mo máa ń gbé dání fún homeless man tó jọ Pythagoras ni wọ́n ya wèrè gan o that is why they cannot open camera ṣebí wọ́n ní wọ́n ti charge àwọn tó máa charge on December I was on my platform Pythagoras was here Tosin Olúwatósìn was here tí mo sọ fún ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe tó ń ja pátá tó ń joró even this thing I'm saying Tatafo still said it about the months that Aries ló sọ Aries sọ pé wọ́n ti charge pé wọ́n ní mú prime boy ó ṣe àbí ó ṣe who is Aries in the scheme of things èmi tí mo sọ tó ṣe wàá sọ pé mo sọ omi máa ṣe wọn I don't know when even if this case goes cold something will give one day something because olódodo ò gbọdọ̀ kú sípò ìkà ẹni tó bá jẹ́ pààyàn pípa la ó pa what is funny ti Gloria rẹ́rìn what is funny ẹ máa jókòó síbẹ̀ láyé analysis ẹ̀ ní ṣe tí Pythagoras ò bá tí dé wọn tí ìṣe analysis olójú kan àbá àwọn afọ́jú òun náà wá jókòó olè oní coins tó gbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ló sọ pé òun ṣàdúrà fún wọn kọ́ wá máa donate offering time lion time offering time lions time money guns time àwọn àjọkọ̀ wọn máa ṣòṣì ẹ máa ṣòṣì ọlọ́run kù rọ́jú ẹni tó pààyàn á pè ẹ́ ẹni tó pa á pè ẹ́ ọlọ́run ẹyọkàn ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ ni nàwa o torí tó gbàgbé kan máa tẹ̀ láwọn nkọrin ọlọ́run bẹ̀ máa wí pé really no blessing time no lion time ni money god time anyway let's continue with Papa Mohbad let's continue.
so nígbà tí wọ́n gbé dé hospital méjì tó ń dá padà wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fún wọn pé ká gbé lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì wọ́n dá padà sílé kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi òkú ẹ̀ ṣe nulẹ̀.
Wùmí tó lóun gbọ́rọ̀ nìyẹn o your next of kin is your spouse in most cases owó Mohbad family Wùmí ló ń gbà á ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tí Mohbad kú bàbá Mohbad ní kó lọ rò ìgbà tí wọ́n ń dáná fún Mohbad àbúrò Mohbad ló kúkú sóúnjẹ tó jẹ nọ́ọ̀sì ló kúkú gún lábẹ́rẹ́ prime boy ló kúkú bàjà Wunmi was not in the picture all through Wunmi was not in the picture but ìgbà tó wó dé tó fẹ́ gba royalty customary marriage ni mo ṣe customary marriage sharp ó sáré sọ she didn't look for the words. Wunmi, if you are not guilty, you won't work this hard. Your ways tó wà ní Tatafo, the terrorist platform, the toxic, even Pierce called it toxic. Pierce, toxic platform, look me, toxic. There was a time, when they sent Pierce to me, that I should come to their platform, they wanted to gift me. Money me your law. It's a very bad. That is why when you go there, you go down. When you go there, that is one of the reasons people wonder why maybe Paparano was asking me how come I always like or love what is between me and Osha and me and and I prefer and stuff like that. But there's really nothing. But I appreciated the fact that they recognized that they are still for sure Timumi, but they recognized that place was guttered, latrine. Toxic. They were able to separate themselves and polish the that universe. How body, my sister? You joined today. You know they live. I be they streaming. If you are streaming, maybe I should speak English. Instead of speaking broken. My darling Ada, see Ada universe. So, are you streaming? Anyway, so they were able to. There's still some of them. Even Tosin doesn't go to Tatafo. You know my darling Tosin. Yeah, right. My darling Tosin. My darling Tosin doesn't go to Tatafo's platform. Toxic platform. He will be there 20-30 minutes. It's gone. It's gone. Gone. The other Johnny, I will join you. Happy New Year. If he stay there, he will give a submission. Kò dàbí olórí burúkú aláìníṣẹ́ ọ̀bọ onírùngbọ̀n tó fi gbogbo ara ṣe rùngbọ̀n. Imú all his nose, his ears gbogbo etí. Very dirty looking boy. Ó máa jókòó sáàrin obìnrin 6 hours, 8 hours. Èmi tí mo jóbìnrin gan mi ò ń ṣe chat 8 hours. Mo gone at those days. Ìdí ìyá máa pẹ́ dáadáa lẹ́ni yìí náà. Idiots, wọ́n jókòó síbẹ̀. Even escapade doesn't sit there. Escapade, he does not sit on that platform. Maybe once a week. In fact, sometimes a month, you will not see him on that platform. I've been seeing Escapade more on this, them Anita and Co. that are better behaved. I want to ṣùgbọ́n wọn wà toxic. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn guttered girls. Guttered. Mo hate the platform tèmi. Guttered girls. From the pit of hell. Olórí àgàgà ọmọ ṣúbí mi yẹn. Frustration ti mú life ẹ̀ pìtìpìtì ayé ti mú. 16 hours times 6 days kò ní life. Just àwọn ẹ̀ máa fi ń bù. Even àwọn platform panelists, co-panelists ẹ̀ máa fi ń bù. Toro ṣàfẹ́ jẹ́ ìyálóde of the platform. Òun ló ń gift jù. Ó ti parẹ́ síbi iṣẹ́. The day I said pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ó máa ń bá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀sùn káàkiri ni. Ó máa ń ṣèlànà káàkiri. Ó ti lọ. You leave a man at home 16 hours every day. Not just 16 hours. So you will work 16 and a half hours because you must take your break. And your break is added to your hours. Then you will drive down and drive back. So at least minimum of half hour, 16 and a half hours. Let's give him half hour each way. 17 and a half hours. Remove it from 24 hours. Life, which quality of life can you possibly be living? Tell me which quality of life. But you are working, doing all this extra shift because you want to. Because you want to buy this gold. The gold, you don't even have time to go to the party. You can't even open your camera to display the gold you are buying. Ṣé yóò ṣe pìtìpìtì ayé? What kind of quality life is that? You work 16 hours. You leave home 17 and a half hours every single day times 6 days. What quality of life can you possibly... People, you have to set your priorities straight. Enjoy your life while you live. Don't wait for retirement. Because some people will never make it to retirement. It's life. People die at different ages. Live your life. Enjoy while you are living. Enjoy while you are living. Don't wait. No. While you are working, while you are living, be enjoying your life as you go along. I shopping it budget. Okay, you work 16 hours. plus your half-hour break or 1 hour break. But even if you take 1 hour break, you still work 16 and a half. You don't work 17. You might take 1 hour break, but you still work 16 and a half. I don't know. Hypothetically, we give half hour to go, half hour to come. 17 and a half hours. You are away from the house. How many hours? The fin soon, 24 hours in a day. Koto dele, koto we, koto jem, koto shele. Oh, what's it going? I want to joke on the tennis platform. Even Temi, Olori Buruku, that's hermaphrodite, tó dàbí ọkùnrin yẹn. She will leave them on that platform. She will go to another platform. The money she stole, the 203 that she stole, 203 million that they said they stole, and they shared it together, that she used to establish the business. At least she will still live oh my goodness. She will still live and when the platform, she will be going to sell her. You will still see